Well, thanks for staying with us on Morning Express this Tuesday morning. Off the back of that commercial put together by the National Orientation Agency, it's the best way to usher in our next guest, who is the Director of Communications and Media, National Orientation Agency, Alhaji Bala Musa. Good morning to you, Alhaji, and welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much for having me. Good morning.
Now, watching those infomercials, one question that comes to mind is, it's new in the operations of the NOA. What informed the choice of using cartoon animations to break down information dissemination in Nigeria?
Yes, the agency realizes that in the past few years, cartoons and animations are foreign, and they depict characters that are alien to us, characters that are not known to Nigerians. Maybe they never even existed. They are just mere imaginations of the creators. So we have a national value charter that the agency is championing. You know, part of institutionalizing that national value charter is to create nationalization of the cartoons and animation. So very soon you start seeing cartoons in this country that depict our heroes and heroines in this country, and about 70% of such cartoons would be Nigerian.
Our national heroes.
Our national heroes that are real, that really had one thing or the other to do with the development of this country in the past. We have them everywhere, every region of this country. There are people who are sung heroes. So these cartoons now will start depicting those national heroes instead of importing cartoons that Hercules, Shrek, Tom and Jerry, so many things like that. So we'll create our own Spider-Man and what have you that children will want to copy and start falling down here and there. So why not have our own cartoons that will tell our stories?
Quite interesting perspectives going in that regard. I'll come back to the mandate of the NOA, especially in a time when information needs to be disseminated in real time to the grassroots. Currently, there is a flood advisory from NIMET, warning of 3 days intense thunderstorms and rain.
Exactly.
What are the efforts on the part of the agency to ensure that this information gets down to those most vulnerable persons that are in flood-prone areas?
Exactly. I don't know if you're aware, the agency is aligned with the three-tier structure of this country. We have the national office here in Abuja. We have the state offices, 37 of them, 36 states and FCT. We also have the 774 LGAs, all with the right complement of staffs. What do? They engage citizens on government programs, policies, and activities, you know, with the view to sensitizing the citizens on these program, policies, and what have you. The NIMET prediction is one of it. And NOA staffs across these structures that I'm saying are now busy in the various states and local government, interacting, conducting engagement activities with the citizens in the view, especially in the 14 states that have they are prone. You know, the NIMET predicted 14 states that are going to from, I think IBA or somewhere down. So the 14 states, we are now very active in engaging the citizens to get them informed of what is impending, what is coming up as far as flood is concerned, to get them to move to safer grounds. We always advocate for dual homes, the dry season home and the rainy season abroad, because so that the families can be safer upland while they come back to do, because it's very difficult to get the fishermen and what have you, farmers off those ancestral homes. They will tell you where will they go, where will they have the water to fish, where will they have to do irrigation. So but take off your children and family upland while you come back in the morning and do your farming or fishing activities. So the agency is now busy deploying also our platforms. We also have the social media platforms where we pass messages so that citizens of younger ages will see and get informed of such messages that we are passing. So the agency is now very busy as far as flood alert awareness is concerned. And we are also in a committee, a presidential committee, and very soon that one will also take off under the office of the Vice President. The agency is part of that team that will also go around and conduct certain activities in different states using media, using direct interface with the community members through community dialogues, town hall meetings, and what have you.
Now, Alhaji, let's come to the topic on board, the impact of NOA's work on Nigeria's global image and perception. It's off the backdrop of this conversation and a more recent comment made by the EFCC chairman, who says that internet fraudsters, in his words, Yahoo boys, are a disgrace to Nigeria's national image.
That's true.
Now, charity begins at home, and in terms of our values as a people in a computer age, how's the agency working to disabuse the minds of young Nigerians from getting involved in internet fraud?
Yes, like I said earlier, we have our social media handles and platforms, and we also engage TV stations that have international reach, like yours and others. We call them the Big Five. We are engaging them to put the narratives right about our country. And it's also part of the institutionalization of our national value charter. Global image kind of we were doing a rebranding of our image globally, and we are using these social media platforms. We are using creating from the cartoons, even from our news briefs, press releases, discussions programs on these television stations, kind of write-ups and what have so many things that will go out into the outside world to know that Nigerians are not criminals. Nigerians are not just Yahoo or fraud or what have you. The number of such individuals that commit such things is very few
as compared to our population.
Not up to 1%. They are not up to 1% of this country. 1% is quite significant as far as Nigerian population is concerned. Because I cannot say about 30 million people are involved in fraud and what have you. Lawless, so it's not like that. So the agency is deliberate in creating awareness, to change the narratives about how we are perceived outside these shores of this country. So we are doing our best.
Now, talking about active Nigerian youths as well, it's at a time that there is a certain trust deficit in Nigeria. A lot of persons have lost hope in some sense, are less patriotic in terms of the agencies promoting this value that you said is key to our national fabrics. How much of a hurdle or a challenge is this for the agency at such a time?
Yes, it's quite challenging anyway, and that is trust deficit. But we are engaging them, and we are doing our best with the youth. The Director General that is in office now, Malam Larry Issa Onilu, when he came on board, he really brought new ideas and put consideration to this segment of the society that you are saying, the youth, which forms a larger percentage of our population. In the past, we have just one central means of communicating to Nigerians. But when he come as a strategic communicator, he say, no, this chunk of segment of the society, which are the youth, we are leaving them behind. We are not carrying them along in our communication strategies. So that is why this the chat room, we have a chat room called Clean. We have the mobilizer apps. We have our websites. We have so many of these social media handles that the youth are engaged with, because they don't come for community dialogues and what have you, but most youth now have an Android phone where they pick up and get information easily. So we are so much engaged with them, and they are seeing what we are doing, and they are seeing the issue of giving back trust to government, to see the dividends of democracy that the government is presenting before them. Look at the issue of education. The NEL fund, this thing. There are so many things, skill acquisitions and what have you. There are so many things that the government is doing to support the youth. So except if the youth is not ready to be engaged or to help himself. So we are, when you read even our online magazine, The Explainer, you will see every day what the government is doing. And we put it online, and the youth also sees, and they get involved. Recently, we had a quiz competition with about 20 million naira that we put as price tag for recharge cards. You can win recharge card 100,000, 20, depending on how many questions you answer and what have you. And it's all centered for the youth. And the questions there are national conscious, they are nationalistic, so that it gives
Awaken
national consciousness. So we are engaging the youth, and they are understanding that yes, this government is their government, and the government is pro-youth.
Much like you've said, I know the mandate of the NOA is broken down into public enlightenment and citizen engagement. You have highlighted challenges with youths attending town halls for citizen engagement. You've also highlighted your social media. But in terms of translating government policies and projects to the demographics of all Nigerians, how would you say that the agency has fared under the current administration of President Bola Tinubu in his renewed hope mantra?
Yes, we have fared well. We have done our best. Like I said, the Explainer magazine is a weekly online magazine that comes out portraying government achievement for the week, what the federal government of Nigeria, including some states, have done to better the lives of the citizens every week, week in, week out. I think we have almost about 40-something edition now since we started. Every week, this magazine is basically promoting what government, the achievement of Nigerian government. And it is available for everybody because we disseminate it online and we send to groups, platforms, and what have you. So people are understanding that yes, this government is not just promise and not do. It's a government that is keeping to its promise of delivering the renewed hope agenda mantra to the citizens. So as far as NOA is concerned, we are communicating this. At the same time, we are engaging Nigerians. We did not leave our old strategy of the dialogue sessions, the compound meetings, the town hall meetings, as I said. We take these activities. Currently, we are planning even to move to the states to create a forum, stakeholder forum in each state and local government, where we present to Nigerians what this government have done for the period of 2 years, sectorally, in education, in transport, works, health, and what have you. How many hospitals have been built? How many PHCs, primary cares, have been renovated, built, drugs, supplies, and what have you? Agricultural inputs, and what, so many things that this government have done for 2 years. So we are moving to all the states to conduct this activity very soon.
Now, on the role of collaboration between agencies of governments, for NOA, which are the agencies that have really come in handy in terms of collaborations to translate the programs and activities of the government?
In our Explainer magazine, we have sent in not less than 20-something letters to various MDAs to continue to give us their input, meaning what have your NDAs done over the years, or what is it doing to better the lot of Nigerians. So they keep submitting, They keep, so we are it's not, I can't just say one or two. There are so many MDAs that we are partnering, and they keep supplying us with these informations, the factual informations.
So far, so good. The synergy and collaboration
is perfect.
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Now,
media houses is also one.
Now, it's also coming at a time when we're regarded as a global village. And in terms of our image and perspective in the community of other villages across board, there have been policies targeted at Nigeria in terms of the trade wars, ongoing trade wars, travel restrictions and whatnot. Has there been any effort on the part of the agency to better spotlight our receptiveness as a people amongst the communities of nation?
Well, these are sectoral issues that, like you are saying, and we have a plan, like I said, in the international image laundering campaign, and we will do that definitely, especially with Ministry of Aviation, the FAN and what have you, at airports and what have you. These are areas where we can collaborate. We collaborate a lot with different MDAs, even international organizations and what have you, so that they will see how, and with tourism corporations and what have you. So these are critical areas where we can spotlight what our country is, how receptive, how friendly and easy we are to do business with and what have you. You know, so this is an ongoing thing for the agency, and definitely we give it.
Well, IAlh, at this point in the program, it's also an opportunity for you to put out your official handles or websites for our viewers to be able to follow the agency and get in the know of this Weekly Explainer magazine and other programs in terms of your mandate to disseminate information to the public.
Our website is noa.gov.ng. So when you click noa.gov.ng, you get so many things there. Our hackathon is there, where we do quizzes and what have you. You see the clean that I say is a AI chat room, where you ask it any question regarding the government programs and policies, achievements and what have you. If you click there, you see this. So we also have NOA_Nigeria as our X handle, and for our Facebook, NOA.gov.ng. Yes, NOA.gov.ng. So those are the platforms that we're having, that Nigerians can engage us at any time or go into it and see what we are doing. So it's loaded with information.
Well, we must thank you, Alhaji Bala Musa, for taking our time to grace the program. We hope going forward you would always attend to these invitations to keep Nigerians abreast with the work you're doing.
Thank you very much for having me. And the agency wish to appreciate ADBN for inviting it to speak on its activities and mandate to Nigerians. We truly appreciate that, and we're hoping to always be here to, when you invite us, to give our own side of the story. Thank you very much. We appreciate.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Alhaji Bala Musa is the Director of Communications and Media under the National Orientation Agency. He has spoken about the activities of the agency in keeping with its mandate to enlighten the public and citizens' engagement in line with government programs and activities. He has also rolled out the official handles for the NOA. On X, they are at NOA_Nigeria, where the hashtag Democracy Day Dash Quiz saw Nigerian win airtime and cash rewards to the tune of over 20 million naira. He has also talked about the 46th edition of the Explainer magazine that conveys the program activities of MDAs on the renewed hope mandate of President Bola Tinubu in making better of our global image amongst the community of nations, in a bid to re-engender patriotism and awaken our national consciousness. This is as much as we can take on this interview. For you to rewatch it, kindly visit our YouTube channel at ADBN_TV.